and today we will continue with our Who's Who of Watchmaking, and for the time being we will remain focused on the big power groups of this industry with a portrait of the Richemont Group, a very big player. Again, this video is a rapid overview of the group. The goal is to share its main characteristic and not a historical lesson of each of the brand. This will come in a later stage. So after having presented the Swatch Group, the biggest group of the industry with its industrial-like origin and organization, the Richemont Group is also based in Switzerland, but it's something quite different. And when I say that the Swatch Group is the largest, what I mean by this is that it's the largest group that is solely focused on watchmaking, apart from the rather recent acquisition of Harry Winston, the US jewelry house, which also produces some interesting and technical watches. Think of the Opus series, for instance. So anyhow, let's come back on Richemont, and its official name already says quite a lot. Compagnie Financière Richemont, meaning Richemont Financial Company. And when you look at how this group came into being, well, it has all the ingredients for some kind of interesting political, economical Hollywood movie. I won't go in all the details of this, but it's quite fascinating for those interested in the world of big corporate finance and strategic moves. So let's immediately start by presenting the brands that are today part of the Richemont portfolio of brands. And yes, it's pretty impressive. So, Cartier watches and jewelry. A. Lange & Söhne, the German brand that repositioned German watchmaking on the scene of fine watchmaking. Baume & Mercier, kind of the entry-level brand of the group. IWC, one of the rare brands to be found in the Swiss-German part of this small country. Jaeger-LeCoultre and its strong manufacturing capabilities. Montblanc, watches, writing instruments and leather goods. Panerai, the iconic Italian diving watch brand. Piaget, watches and jewelry. Van Cleef & Arpels, also watches and jewelry. Roger Dubuis, and one of the oldest brand, and I'm talking any brand with uninterrupted activity, Vacheron Constantin. So yep, I told you, quite impressive. But the list doesn't stop here, as you will also find brands outside of the watchmaking industry. Azzedine Alaïa and Chloé, both French fashion houses. Shanghai Tai, also in the fashion business. Dunhill, also clothing, but with an obvious link to the tobacco industry. And this is quite important when understanding the development of the group, and I will get back to this in a second. But you will also find Purdy, one of the most prestigious gun manufacturers in the world, and Lancel, another important French leather goods company. Okay, I will stop there, even though it's not totally finished. So a big group, and how did all these brands fall under the same roof? Well, let's go back on the history of the group.